Hey, it's Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we're going to be playing with some fish and some Play-Doh. We have the Little Fishies Motorized Water Pets Fish Bowl and the fish. We also have a Hexbug Aquabot fish, so we're going to be able to compare those two and see how they swim in the water. We're also going to be decorating the fish bowl. Now the first thing that we're going to do to start the video off is we're going to open up this Hexbug Aquabot and we'll see what it looks like. And I actually picked up both of these from Toys R Us. I've never seen either one of them. I've never seen a video of either one of them. So I have no idea what's going to happen once we drop these in the water. So this is going to be a fun little experiment. And it looks like he's got these little pieces of plastic on him. And his fin came popping off, so let's put his fin back on there. Alright, so this almost looks like a fishing lure. I think I put his fin on backwards. Let's flip that around. So there we go. And I'm looking for the switch to turn them on. So I'm not sure if it just activates once it hits the water or if you have to push something on this. Okay, so you push this right here and he starts kind of flipping his back fin there. I'm still not exactly sure what I did to activate that. Alright, well maybe we'll figure it out once we drop him in the water. We'll just set him down for right now. Let's go ahead and get this fish bowl opened up. Now they had a couple different versions of this one. I think the other one came with a shark. I wanted this one because of the fish, which looks a lot like our Finding Nemo, the clownfish. Let's go ahead and get this out. So as you can see, he's still kind of flicking around. I still haven't figured out what I'm doing to cause that, but unless it's these buttons on the side, I can't tell if that's a button or not. But anyways, as you can see, these two fish are definitely different sizes. The Nemo's almost twice as big as the other one. And if I had to take a guess, I'm thinking this shark's actually going to do a better job of swimming around. But we're going to find out here in a little while. Here is our Nemo, and we're going to have to put batteries in this. That's where the batteries go. This shark actually came with the batteries in him. This one we're going to have to put batteries in. So let's go ahead and put the batteries in. We'll see what it does. Alright, so we got our batteries in there. Now, in order to put these batteries in, you have to have a little screwdriver to take these two screws out, and this piece just pops off. Let's go ahead and put them back together. And as you can hear, he's got a little tiny fan right there. So I might be wrong about what I said. This one actually the Nemo might swim better than the shark. But before we can find out, we're going to have to do some decorating. So here is our fish bowl. Here's some of the different stickers that come with it. And this is actually a pretty big fish bowl. So what I haven't figured out yet is if these are going to go on the inside or the outside of the bowl. And I'm thinking these actually go on the inside of the bowl because they have like a lot of gloss on them. Here's the little instruction manuals that I didn't look at, so pretty much already figured all that out. We'll just toss that to the side. So here's our bowl with some of the stickers on it. Now one little disappointing thing about these stickers is they're not two-sided, so once you put them on there, if you turn the bowl around, they don't look as good. This sticker right here did not come in the kit. This is one that I had, so I just kind of slapped it on there. But I didn't want to load up a bunch of stickers on there because we're going to put some Play-Doh stuff on there. So we're first going to make a Play-Doh fish. Let's make a little clownfish. We'll make a little tiny one. And then for his fins, we just took the paper clip and just kind of scraped it along in there. So now that we have our little clownfish, let's go ahead and push him into the bowl. So we're going to take our clownfish and we're just going to smash him right into the bowl. Hopefully he'll stick to it. Alright, so there is our first little fish stuck to the bowl. That's pretty cool looking. Alright, so one down, let's keep going. Next, I want to make a blue fish, so we're going to take this blue Play-Doh, we're going to roll it into a ball, and then we're going to kind of flatten it out a little bit so we have this flat shape right here. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to make kind of like a blue clownfish. We're going to take the white Play-Doh and just kind of string it out. And then we're going to wrap it around. But for this one, I'm going to try to kind of zigzag the line a little bit. So there's our first one. And then we need one more piece of white. So here we go with the white. Again, we're going to try to zing it around a little bit. Now we just got to roll all that together into one lumpy shape. Alright, so this is what we're working with right here. And we're going to push out the fin, the back fin first. Hopefully we can get that Play-Doh to come together a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to push out the middle part a little bit, and then we're going to give them a top fin. So here's our basic fish design. And I definitely like this side more, so we're going to use this side. And then for this one, we're going to take this little red eye and we're just going to kind of mash it in there. So this one's going to have a different color eye. Going to do the same thing on this side. And of course we got to give this one a mouth. So we'll just kind of push that in right there. So now he's got a mouth. And then we need to give him a little bit of texture for his fin there. And same thing back here. So there's our blue fish, blue clownfish. And let's just kind of smash him in right there. So there's our two fish kind of back there hanging out in the back. Now if you guys are wondering about our betta fish that's kind of swimming around frantically back there, that was the one that I showed you guys a couple months ago when I was doing all the Spongebob videos. So he's definitely alive and doing well. I know some of you guys have been asking about him. Next, let's go ahead and make a palm tree. We're going to see if we can do a palm tree with this green Play-Doh. We're also going to be using the brown Play-Doh as well. Now if you guys are wondering why we roll it into a ball, it's because it hopefully will get rid of some of these lines. And this Play-Doh is a little bit older, so it's a little bit tougher to work with. I'm going to smash it down into a flat shape. Now we have kind of a basic, simple shape to work with, and we're going to take our paper clip and we're going to cut this into some tree leaves. So if you look at this, it looks kind of rough like that. So we're going to take our fingers and just kind of push down on the Play-Doh a little bit to kind of smooth out some of those rough edges. Now having a little bit of texture in there is not necessarily a bad thing. So we're going to leave a couple of the rough edges in there. We just want to kind of flatten it out a little bit better. So there is the top of our palm tree. Next, we need to make the other half of the tree. So we're going to take just a little bit of brown Play-Doh. We shouldn't need much. Actually, get a little bit more than that. And we're just going to roll it up again and flip it around. And we're going to attach it. Actually, we're going to attach it to the other side because we're going to use that side right there. So we're going to attach it right there. Make sure it's smashed in there nice and good. And then right here is the other side. This is what it's going to look like. Now we need to attach it to the bowl. So here's our finished bowl, and of course it doesn't make sense for a palm tree to be in the ocean, but that's okay. This is what it looks like. Here's the back side. So it's a nice little decorative bowl. We didn't really put a whole lot up top, but that's okay too. We probably could have put some clouds or something up there. We'll go ahead and set that back there. Now comes the fun part. Let's go ahead and put our clam with its pearl. We'll go ahead and put it down in the bottom of the bowl, and let's go ahead and add some water to it. Got a pitcher full of water here. And I just poured an entire pitcher in there and it only filled it up halfway, so I'm going to have to get one more pitcher of water. And we just put a second pitcher in. Let's go ahead and pour a third pitcher. This thing is just full of water now. Now if you notice, the way the fishbowl looks, it kind of balloons up those fish that are back there. It almost kind of magnifies them, which is kind of cool. That is pretty neat. Now, let's go ahead. Let's drop the shark in there first. If I can figure out how to get them turned on. There we go. So there is our shark in the water, and he seems like he wants to float. So the bad thing about the shark, he doesn't really want to go down in the water. Let's see if I can push him down in there. Yeah, so now he's submerged. I guess you have to get a little bit of water in him first, and then he'll kind of go down in there. Now I think these things will shut off after about 5 minutes. Let's give him another little push. We'll get him down at the bottom there. So he swims alright, but I have a feeling this Nemo is going to do better. Let's go ahead and turn our Nemo on. It's got that fan right there, and let's drop him in the water. Oh wow, he really took off. I don't know if he's supposed to do that or not. I mean, he is really going to town there. Alright, let me see this thing. Let's see if we can get him situated a little bit. Maybe I need to adjust his fin a little. There we go. Man, he is just cooking it. It seems like he's about to jump out of the fish tank. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if he's supposed to operate that way or not, but it's definitely entertaining. Okay, now he's kind of slowed his pace down a little bit. They could almost race. Man, he's about to just jump out of the bowl. You know, I was kind of surprised that they made that fish so big, because yeah, the bowl is big, but he still takes up a lot of room in there. I don't know, I think he would kind of beat up that shark. That's pretty entertaining right there. He's almost kind of like a dolphin with the way he just jumps up. Yeah, I'll have to admit, in my opinion, the Nemo is a lot better as far as just movement than the shark. The shark's a lot more slower and subtle, whereas Nemo's just pretty much going to town. Yeah, he's just pushing that shark all over the place. We're probably scaring our betta fish back here. He probably doesn't know what to think of that. There's just water going everywhere. It seems like the Nemo would be probably better for like a swimming pool or a bathtub or something, where it actually has more room to kind of move around, because it seems like it could really zip around. So that'd probably be a fun toy to have in the pool. It did not say anywhere in the packaging like don't put it in the bathtub or don't put it in a pool, you know, don't get in the water with it, but it is a battery operated toy, so you do have to kind of worry a little bit about maybe the batteries leaking acid or something like that. So you have to make sure the batteries are in good shape before you actually put it in the water. Now we're actually going to do one more thing in this video that hopefully will turn out kind of neat. We're going to take this cherry Kool-Aid and we're going to put it in the fish bowl and see what happens. Let's see what they look like once they're in Kool-Aid. Now you probably don't want to do this at home because it might mess the toys up. I mean, you're probably not supposed to have them swimming in Kool-Aid. Let's add a little bit more Kool-Aid. Let's really get this fish bowl red. And let's add a little more. Let's just keep going until that fish bowl is nothing but red. So there's our cherry Kool-Aid fish tank. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do want to see more toys like this, be sure to comment and also hit the like button on the video. That lets us know that you did enjoy the video. Also, let us know which fish did you like more. Did you like the Finding Nemo or did you like the shark more? This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.